Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Blowing Smoke. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So to play the song the easiest, we're going to use a capo on fret 4. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description. However, the introduction starts off with E minor. So E minor is an open E string, 2-2 on the A and D string. This is in reference to the capo, and then open strings below it. We'll go over the other chords of the intro, then we'll talk about strumming afterwards. The second chord, G major. 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and a 3 on the high E. And the last chord that we need for the intro is a C major chord. 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E. And in terms of the rhythm for that, we need this. Every chord gets a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up type of rhythm. We'll do it once on each, but twice for the C chord, like this. Now at the start of the song, for that intro, the chords are palm muted. So all I mean by that is taking kind of this part of your hand, putting it just on this side of the bridge, and we're going to play the chords, and you can hear they're a little bit muted. So what's going to happen is this. So I'm not playing full open chords, I'm palm muting them, just resting that hand there. And that'll be for the introduction and for the first verse. You'll also notice that I was hammering on this finger here. So feel free to do that. All I mean by hammering on is when you play the chord, play it without that finger, and then really kind of press on nice and hard. You're hammering on the finger, and you get this lovely, very nice acoustic guitar kind of sound. So after you've played through that set of chords once, you then play it 4 more times on top of that for the first verse. Literally don't change anything, just keep looping those around. We then get to the pre-chorus, and the pre-chorus changes a little bit. Now that C chord that you kind of finish the verse with, what we're going to do is move that exact shape up 1, 2. Get this really beautiful kind of very open chord. It's a type of D chord, and what we're going to do is start off with that. Play the same type of rhythm, then go to E minor, and then 2 lots of C, and then repeat. Now when we get to the chorus, we play the same chords as the verse, but our strumming is a little bit more full on. Unlike the verse where we were trying to palm mute, this time we're going to have more open chords where we're just taking our hand off and letting it be nice and bright, but also we're going to change our strumming, and we're going to do this instead. So all the way through you can hear I'm a little bit more intense. I'm playing down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And that second down I'm just adding a little bit more emphasis. So that second beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear I'm just making a little bit louder. If you play through that 4 times, you've got the chorus. Now it's worth mentioning that if you would like the chord chart for this song, where all the chords are wrote out with the full structure, as well as a PDF of the chords and the lyrics matched up, please head on over to Patreon. For a couple of dollars you can get access to not only this song, but as well as a bunch of other songs from her brand new album that's come out today, and over 300 other songs from the past couple of years. So just a couple of dollars, and it saves you from trying to write it out or memorize it and, you know, potentially make a mistake or remember the wrong part. So feel free to check that out. Now at this point we have a little bit of repetition. Looking over to my notes, we have a second verse, same as the first. We have a pre-chorus, which was the same as the other pre-chorus, and another chorus, which is the same as the previous chorus. Basically, repeat yourself until we get to the bridge section. Now the bridge section has an E minor chord, going up to G, then C, and then that C shape that's moved up to make our D chord. So I'm just going to play through those chords again, because it's really important that we get used to the different order of chords. So E minor, G, C, slide it up. Now if you play that 4 times in a row, you'll get the full bridge section. Now after that, we get a chorus, which is 4 more times round, as well as a bit of an outro, which is the same chords as the verse, E minor, G and C, and we loop around that 4 times to get to the last part of the song. And after you've cycled through those chords, give it a big E minor chord to finish the song with. So if you found that interesting, please like and subscribe. And if you like my style of tutorials, I also made a tutorial of her song Risk, and you can see that on the screen. I'm also releasing a tutorial of her song called Us, which features Taylor Swift. That's on the new album as well. So feel free to check that out. That's on the screen as well. Thanks for listening. See you later.